talk about technology, and I joke about people out here saying that the vaccines are the mark of the beast, and the vaccine's gonna make you gay, and I've told y'all that that's because they live in the past, and we're progressing on certain things because you don't hear about it doesn't mean technology isn't progressing. That isn't a conspiracy theory. And I've told you guys that through prophecies. The first one is that Christians are going to say, okay, climate change exists. Yes, it all exists. It's a problem, but that we're in the end times. See, now look, that's a shift. Look, because at one time the Christians said, if you believe in climate change, you don't believe in God, because your faith should be in God, right? So if you believe in climate change, if you believe in pollution, you ain't putting your faith in God. The new hustle now, follow me, is going to be that it is a thing, but that, well, God just intended it to be that way because Earth is a temporary place. We're not supposed to. The Earth is supposed to end in essence. That's the hustle. Second prophecy I put forward in the video is that I believe that the next decade, rednecks are going to just start saying that the technology is magic. I mean, I looked at some of this vaccine, the new vaccine, the way they're doing this vaccine is mRNA technology. Is dealing with the DNA and all that type of DNA, mitochondrial DNA, and I was impressed. I was like, whoa, that was something. But that's science. It's not magic. It's not magic. Um, so what I put forward, my premise here has been that technology is the enemy. I just heard about something on RT. They're talking about how they can deep fake satellite images. And I'm sure you guys have heard about videos that have been deep faked. And that could be a real problem in the future. I've done a video a long time ago, I think, talking about forbidden technologies. I want to have a brief second here about that. That technology should be used for human betterment and to bring society forward, and that unfortunately some technology will just be hostile. It'll be negative. It'll be deleterious to civilization. This is one of those things. U.S. government will probably use it to push another war, and people will know it, and they'll still support the next war, so it won't matter. But this is technology that's a real problem. This deep fake shit. That's a big problem because you won't even because what they can do is they can say, well, Biden said this. Rednecks can run with it. He really is this. You don't believe me? You saw it with there's a congressman that went up there. He was talking about a story he read on the Onion. The Onion is a satirical news site. It's been around for over a decade. I used to watch this. I used to follow it. So if they'll take knowingly satirical stuff, what would they do if someone puts a video out that actually like looks crazy? And they'd be like, look, Joe Biden really is a communist, and rednecks will believe it. This is a real problem, a big one. I'm not sure what can be done about it. I mean, for me, technology should be about going into deep space and undersea projects and life extension technologies and things like that. And it should be about it's taking us into the future and a positive, man. I talked about if I was president, I would be on the first day I'd be releasing all the 0 point energy patents, release all that stuff. I'd release anti-gravity shit, all of it. We'd be out here riding in cars, driving water in the gas tank. All that stuff exists. I'd release the flux liner. I'd release all that stuff. They'd kill me. And there's plenty of shit I don't know about. Probably the dark matter and shit that I'd be like, release this shit now. We talk about Dr. King, the Merkin files. We talk about, I'm sure there's files on Malcolm X he released, but for me, it'd be, we've got to get off of oil now. We've got to they'd kill me. That's the technology that bring us forward. That's the positives. But unfortunately, it seems like society's taking a darker turn. This deep fake stuff is a problem. It's a real problem. Just thankfully, it's kind of like, remember you used to talk about years ago that they could like scan your credit card from a distance and like ID theft you and stuff. I don't think that actually happens, but this is like that. This is one of those things that a lot of folks probably aren't even aware of, and that could be very bad. Could be very bad. Thanks for listening.